today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
That's what you call stringing the play out. I know he was looking for a spot to get upfield, but they gave him nowhere to cut, nowhere to find a place to make it into the secondary, and they force him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Milton now to throw. He has it complete to Hyatt. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
So first and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Get it. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
To throw is Milton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 6 Bronco 80.
Blue. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. They get this out left, so he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And his kick here is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run here with a rookie. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that 1st down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough. With a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Luka 19. Let's go now. 77.
Now Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, break.
2nd and 6 at the Cowboys 30-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. Nice little juke. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
At the Cowboys 13-yard line.
Clock running here, under a minute to go now in the 1st quarter of a 3-0 game. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Cowboys! 60 Maverick! Buffalo 18! Trap 50! Trap!
Throwing now is Daniels. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch due to the jostling from the defender.
Here we go! Here we go! Cougar 19! 18! Fight it!
To the air goes Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Simmons, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Another extra point opportunity here. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Cowboys 3.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Let's go. Hot. 18 Cardinal. It's Dragon 60. Let's go.
To throw, it's Milton. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. The Cowboys at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and the losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Milton. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for a wideout. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
70 Rangers.
Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Cowboys.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 26.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Ready. Tap, street. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Going to throw right side here, complete.
To number 9. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Blue trying the right side. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They go again with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are once again back in front.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets that one complete to his tight end center. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Okay, break.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Seven Pirates, Cowboy 80.
Samuel in motion. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Ben Sinnott with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gay is on for the point after. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Cowboys 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Come on.
And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
2nd down and 10.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Panther 60. Ready.
Now Milton. He's got his tight end. It's Alvin Okuwebunam. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, ready.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
90, 60, Vikings, 60, Vikings.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Returnable here from the 38. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
7-yard line.
Debo going in motion left. The final shot before break. Daniels. Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hurt. 70 rate. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw. Milton. He hits Blue. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 4th down, Milton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Over the middle, that's the tight end center. That'll give them 8 that time. 3rd and 7 now.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here's Daniels. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Kenny Clark drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Take it at the 37. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
Check. 19 tight. 19, trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. 19 Lion, 18 Rattler.
2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again to Williams, running right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
70 tip, ready.
Off the play fake. Milton. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, Mustang 19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 4.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Blue. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Let's go now. Riggs, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready,
Operating from the gun, Milton. This one swung out to Williams. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
19 light.
And the Cowboys.
Here's Milton now to throw. Flush to his right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Good. Here we go, 40.
Now it's the backup Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal, you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
Come on.
Now Daniels. Will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
65, ready.
Off the play fake, Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown of the year. And the Commanders use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
For Washington.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Check that. Street.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. But they'll start the drive here with an end around. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Go.
To throw is Milton. And he is caught by Lamb. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
18 Cardinals. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Here's Milton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
At the 5-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready.
Milton. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 28.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right back to him on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like what they did there. Still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Pass complete, Samuel. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Let's go.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Ready? Let go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustment